Anisha presents Subaki Chai Season 5.
Subaki Chai Season 5.
Associate sponsor Chutney Mary, Indian Fast Food, Changi Airport Terminal 2, Departure and Siglap Road. Supporting sponsors Jyoti Store and Flower Shop, brightening homes for generations.
And guess where we are back? We are at Little India once again.
Hello and welcome guys. Little India Shopkeepers and Heritage Association presents Subhaki Chai
Season 5.
Hey, we are back la.
What this means, buddy?
It means tea. Tea, chai, chai, penalty, just roam with Subaki Chai. I'm never gonna miss this show, mere bhai. Just roam with Subaki Chai. Oh yeah. Chai, Subaki Chai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Little India class-wise, I don't eat chicken rice. Onam rice, celebrating fish, head curry eating. Walking, talking, sitting, meeting, tada, ding, ding, da. Never wanna miss me, nam play mere bhai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Oh yeah. Chai, Subaki Chai.
Don't take.
Little India is my favorite destination. I can have over there a Rama of my nation. Take a market, Sarangun shopping is great fun. Virama Kaliyaman ke karu darshan. Hey, patti pattan panti papli appa and tie. Never wanna miss this show, mere bhai.
我们去喝茶。
Ayo kala tanerla. Yeah. Chai, Subaki Chai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Chai, Subaki Chai. Subaki Chai Season 5.
Today we are going to take you on a special journey once again.
Yes, do you guys know how creative the hands of Little India can be?
Exactly. And here they create some of the beautiful things using their craftsmanship and skills. And guys, I'm very excited to show you what kind of stuff they create here and sell.
There are various other businesses in Little India that involve manual handling and craftsmanship. For example, near the old shop houses of Buffalo Road and Serangoon Road, parrot astrologers can still be spotted. They attract good amount of attention from tourists. Similarly, there are also few snake charmers who still perform in Little India. Singapore is a place where people love to walk, but with the walking comes the wear and tear of shoes, and that demands attention from cobblers. We can find cobblers sitting at sidewalks of Little India, hunched and using their tools of trade to repair shoes.
So let's start off with something beautiful. What would you like to see first, Mamta?
Okay, you know, there is this saying about flowers that after women, flowers are considered to be the most divine creation.
Really?
Yes.
I never heard that.
Okay, so let's start by witnessing what kind of things do flower traders and shopkeepers have for us.
Garland making is a skill acquired after many years of practice. Sometimes it is a combination of foot and handwork. It is done early in the morning while the flowers are still fresh. Garland making is not an easy job. It requires sharp eyes, speed, and careful handling of flowers.
Oh yes, the flower trade is very popular in Little India because in the Indian culture, you need flowers for everything. From the Indian prayers at the Indian temples to the Indian celebrations at the Indian households, you need flowers.
The garland maker has to work at a real fast speed to meet high demands during festive seasons and also to ensure the flowers remain fresh and fragrant.
Subhaki Chai.
Alright guys, now that we're on the topic of creating something beautiful with our hands, why not create something beautiful on our hands?
Are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
Are you thinking about what I am talking about? Which is hennas.
Henna in Singapore.
Of course, henna in Singapore and not just henna, all of it in Little India.
Wow. Hey guys, right now I'm at Little India Arcade sitting at this beautiful and colorful shop called Selvi's. And guess what I'm doing here? I'm getting myself henna done. But before that, let's get to know more about henna from the owner herself. Hi Miss Selvi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am good. Okay, Miss Selvi, tell me more about henna. Like, how did it originate?
It's originated from actually Middle East itself.
Henna or henna tattoo, as some like to call it, is frequently used by Indian, Pakistani and Arabian women to decorate the hands and feet. It is an orange plant dye that comes from the leaf of a henna plant. It has no chemicals, so it is safe and natural. However, they do mix some other herbs to get deeper colors. In India, women put henna as part of their adornment in weddings and festivities.
And now it became even more famous after Madonna had it done on her hand.
Yes, I
the year
remember that
2000. And then it becomes too famous. Everyone wants to have henna on their hand.
Henna has been gaining tremendous popularity in Western culture since the past decade. However, in Singapore and Little India, henna has been in trend since the times that Indians migrated here. We have various shops and salons that have henna artists.
Okay, Miss Selvi, now comes the most important question. When is your business at its highest?
Well, at its highest is always the festive season, like Deepavali, Hari Raya, and Chinese New Year, Christmas, and so on.
So all the festivals basically.
Yeah, basically all the festivals.
Why did you choose henna as your business particularly?
Because it's my interest. I love drawing.
So Miss Selvi, like all of these designs, you've drawn them?
Yes, I draw them myself.
Wow.
Yes.
And how many years has it been for you?
It has been 16 years down the road.
16 years?
Yeah, 16 years.
Of how many people you have done henna for?
Oh, it has
Over the years?
Over the years, it has been like thousands of them.
Oh.
More than thousands.
This is so pretty.
Oh, thank you. It's done by me myself.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Selvi, there is this one thing which I want to ask you.
Yes.
Can I get it done for myself?
Oh, well, of course you can. You may. Why? You definitely, I want to do my own design.
Oh, great. So, like, I need not choose from these?
No need. All these are already old, not updated. Now I give you the latest design.
Great!
You feel great?
Yes.
It's going to be very cooling on your hand and it's going to be beautiful on your hand.
Guys, just few more minutes and it's looking very, very pretty. I can't wait to show you the final results. Just few more minutes, yeah?
I'm done.
You're done?
Yes, I'm done.
Oh, okay. And it took us what, like around 3 or 4 minutes maybe?
I think it's about 3-4 minutes, yeah.
This woman is really fast, yeah? And so here is the moment we were waiting for. Tan-ta-dan! Isn't it pretty? Thank you so much,
Thank
Miss
you so
Ellen.
much.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you. Subaki Chai!
Leisha presents Subaki Chai Season 5.
Subaki Chai Season 5.
Associate sponsor Chutney Mary, Indian Fast Food, Changi Airport Terminal 2, Departure and Siglap Road. Supporting sponsors Jyoti Store and Flower Shop, brightening homes for generations.
Leisha presents Subaki Chai Season 5.
Subaki Chai Season 5.
Associate sponsor Chutney Mary, Indian Fast Food, Changi Airport Terminal 2, Departure and Siglap Road. Supporting sponsors Jyoti Store and Flower Shop, brightening homes for generations.
Now that we have seen how effective Hands of Little India can be, I wonder if there are only manual traders here or do we have any other kind of traders as well?
Actually, a long time ago, there were a lot of trades that involved manual crafts and skills. That's why I'm going to take you to somewhere where you can learn about the tools and trades of Little India. Are you ready to experience the past 50 years of Singapore?
Here in Little India.
Of course, this is where the magic happens.
Thanks for having me here. Could you please introduce about yourself?
My name is Vijaya and I'm in partnership with Tony Lim, Margaret Low and Winston Wong.
So how did this beautiful place come into existence?
This entire collection of 20 trades and 300 tools are the collection of Mr. Wong, who has been my tennis buddy for the last 40 years.
Tennis buddy.
That's why the company is called Team Friday.
Oh,
tennis every Friday.
Nice.
Okay, and this was a result of traveling exhibition we took part last year at SG50,
Yeah.
which was traveling among all the libraries, and now it's got a permanent home here.
Mr. Vijaya, what is the theme of this museum?
It is exclusively on tools of old Singapore.
Okay.
Behind the tools of old Singapore is an untold story of how we came to where we are today.
Please tell me, what does this museum aim to achieve?
What we wanted to show people was how Singapore came about with workers who had nothing, and then they had disposable income, and then of course where the institutions and governments kicked in making Singapore what it is.
Like the whole journey and their stories and
Right.
everything. Who is this particular person here?
That's what we call a woman in a Sam Sui costume who came to Singapore in the 1930s. They're very strong and they worked on construction sites. We have a costume, by the way.
You do?
Yes.
Can I try it on?
Sure, you can. And what was very important to us is that since we are in a permanent location, that it should be fun,
Yeah.
you know? So we have attractions like where you could dress up in a costume.
How do you think I would look as a Samsui woman?
Come and try this magic gown.
Thank you. I'll just try.
You try.
Are you ready to see my transformation? Ta-da! Ni hao!
You can make your own ice ball.
Ice balls.
Yes, and you could eat food that's correlated with the tools that made that.
You've got this like really cozy, cute place to sit also.
Correct. That's because we have an F&B, like I said, which relates to distributing food to 20 to 25 people at one time.
Wow.
This is a centrally daylight atrium.
Yeah.
I'm an architect by profession, so I like the whole atrium and the whole nostalgic, rustic
Correct.
concept we have adopted.
So what is that one thing that you really want people who are visiting this museum to take back with them? Like emotionally, what is that one thing?
I think the most important thing is that they have fun.
Yeah.
That static displays tend to get very boring, but because we tell a story, people have fun. And that's the thing that they always carry back with them.
Presenting the Mumbai girl as the Samsui woman. So nowadays, everybody talks about women empowerment, right? But let me tell you that these women are some of the most empowered and hardworking women the world has ever seen. Just like the male immigrants came from India and China, these women came from Samsui province of China in 1930s to Singapore as immigrants to earn living and send it back home. They were also called Hong Tao Jin. Hong Tao Jin means red headgear. And because they worked as construction workers, they wore those red caps to avoid accidents. And these women usually carried cigarettes and matchsticks inside it. Samsui women usually started their workday at 8 a.m. and their work was physically very, very demanding. They dug soil, carried earth, they were really strong. But the sad part is some of them remained unmarried. They sacrificed their youth to feed their family back home.
The biggest compliment we got is from a 14-year-old boy.
14-year-old.
Yes, when he came here with his 20 over classmates and
Yeah.
they are exchange students from Thailand, what they wanted was very reluctant to come in here initially because they thought museums are boring. But
I think everybody thinks like that.
at the end of the day, he doesn't want to go because he had so much fun making the ice ball, so much fun dressing up, so much food to eat, you know.
Yeah.
So he stood up and said on behalf of all his students, thank you very much. We had more fun here than in any of the larger museums.
That's commendable. That's really nice. So where I'm sitting right now is called a trishaw, and this used to be the local transport in Singapore in 1950s. This is pretty cool, right? What are the future plans for this museum?
We basically target this place to 4 different groups.
Okay.
One is the learning journeys. Singapore has a lot of emphasis that every child must have 3 learning journeys during his primary and secondary school.
Yeah.
And we are a classic destination for what we call national agenda, where we show them the history, culture, and social implications.
Yeah.
That is one. Then we have, at the same time, the People's Association, which have active aging. We are very keen that we reach out this second group of people, which is 167 People's Association community clubs.
Wow.
Okay, and then we have the international schools. They generally come in through the tour agents and tour guides.
Okay.
So these are the different groups that we want to. From the business concept plan that we wanted to show that old people like me, we are very senior, are not afraid to try something new.
That's great.
And encouragement to anyone who has got
Of
collections.
Yeah.
What we are trying to do is to convert idle assets to revenue generation. I have friends who got a huge collection of watches. My wife has 1,000 bottles of perfume.
What? 1,000?
1,000, yeah. We are trying to show at the micro level that we can do museums and really turn these idle assets to be shared by everybody.
Yeah.
That's on the micro level. On the macro level, we wanted to show the tourist promotion board people that Little India could have a little boutique museum in every corner.
Of course.
Yeah, it will change the whole complexion of this place.
Correct.
Yeah, it'll be a living heritage experience.
And I really love the fact that you just mentioned that you are not afraid to try anything new even at this age. Because I've seen people who are like really young and they are like, no, we can't change our field, we really want to do it, but it's so much of risk. And starting something like this is commendable, sir. You have all my respect.
Thank you.
Lisha presents Subaki Chai Season 5.
Subaki Chai Season 5.
Associate sponsor Chutney Mary, Indian Fast Food, Changi Airport Terminal 2, Departure and Siglap Road. Supporting sponsors Jyoti Store and Flower Shop, brightening homes for generations.
Lisha presents Subaki Chai Season 5.
Subaki Chai Season 5.
Associate sponsor Chutney Mary, Indian Fast Food, Changi Airport Terminal 2, Departure and Siglap Road. Supporting sponsors Jyoti Store and Flower Shop, brightening homes for generations.
You hungry, right? Eat.
What eat?
Food.
This is food?
Yeah, things like you eat it. Hey, you dropped my leaf.
Okay, I have a question about food, yeah.
What?
You've shown me a lot of food places here in Little India. But what if I'm outside Little India and I'm craving for Indian food? What do I do then?
Hey, come on, it's Singapore, you can get Indian food anywhere. Especially when I'm traveling overseas.
You travel overseas.
Of course I
You
travel overseas.
travel.
Hey, I'm a globally renowned artist and internationally acclaimed wanted artist.
Wow.
So whenever I go to Belgium, Milan, New York, Paris and all that, and I go to the airport and my Indian mouth wants some Indian food for my Indian stomach, I go straight to Terminal 2. There's a wonderful restaurant there. They have North Indian and South Indian items there. And you know what? They have pav bhaji from Mumbai, they have pani puri from Calcutta, they have papdi chaat from Jaipur, and even my South Indian items, dosa, vada, idli, all of that. And apart from all that, they've got all these chaat items, kebabs, snacks, beverages, desserts, everything under one roof. The whole works. Indian food, go there. All Indian.
I want food now. I'm hungry.
Food, right?
Why did you say chaat and all? Let's go.
Yeah, I think. Hey. So, Mamta, this is Chutney Mary.
Chutney Mary Indian fast food.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
This is the place I was telling you about, and we are finally here. Lovely place, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
So, here's the menu.
Okay.
Take a look. What do you want?
Okay, I'm very hungry.
Can I have paper dosa? I'll pay by my phone. Technology.
Wow.
See? Come, let's go. Thank you. Cheers!
Cheers.
Subaki lassi and Subaki watermelon juice.
Not ki, ka.
Why not Kika?
Subha ka watermelon juice.
Why ka?
There is this thing, key and ka.
Oh, wow. There comes my thosai. Brother, is this for me or my entire family? Why is this so big? Thank you. Whoa.
It smells so good, yeah.
Wow, yours looks good.
Yes.
What's this pizza?
It's not pizza, it's masala uttapam.
It's not uttapam, it's uttapam.
Uttapam.
Yes.
Masala uttapam.
Smarty. Well done. Okay, what else do they have?
Okay, so apart from these, they've got like signature dishes which include makke di roti, sarso da saag. These two are basically from Punjab, yeah, traditional dishes of Punjab. And they also have chaats like pani puri, dahi vada, papdi chaat.
And they also have biryani. Madka biryani. And apart from that, they have vada pav, pav bhaji, lassi, and all of that.
I miss pav bhaji.
Pav bhaji.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something. This pav bhaji, was it a pav that was invented by Bajirao?
What?
Bajirao Mastani.
Please, I don't want to answer you. I want to enjoy my food. Shut up,
What's pav
Vishnu.
bhaji?
Let me eat now.
Nobody tells me what's pav bhaji.
What do you want? One masala uttapam?
And I'm going to tuck into your pizza. This pizza looks nice.
This is not pizza.
Uttapam, you don't even know how to pronounce it. This is how you eat a thosai. Alright, party people, we have come to the end of today's episode. And today we learned so much about the hands which helped in the building of Little India to what it is now.
Absolutely. And Vishnu, we learnt a lot about the history and heritage of Singapore and Little India. And thanks to many, this information has been archived at various places in Little India itself.
Yes, till we meet you next week, this is Mamta Chowdhury.
This is Vishnu.
And this is Subaki Chai Season 5 Dessert.
Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore.
Subaki Chai Season 5.